cultural extravaganza on the theme Hyderabad. We hope to see you there. Have a good afternoon. Thank you very much. Idea are right now studying in Switzerland and have got full scholarship to study there based on their internship that they did with us through Way. So please, we are so sorry due to technical glitches we are not able to show you the entire video. Present here to Saptaparni 2019. Saptaparni stands for 7 leaves. So here we are to present 7 beautiful emotions. Nritya, Natya, Swara, Chitta, Anugraha, Sumanasa and Sankalpa to everyone. No program can commence without the blessings of the Almighty. So I request our Vice Principal Mr. Chiranjeevi, Business Head Mr. Prakash, and Ms. Ramya, Head of Sanskriti Global Preschool, to escort our chief guest, Swami Subodhanandaji, and our guests of honor, our chairpersons, Shri P.R.K. Raju Sir and Mrs. P.R.K. Raju Ma'am, along with our beloved director, Mrs. Revati Raju, and founder principal, Mrs. Yamini Raju, on stage for the lighting of the lamp.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि. गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्म सदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्र परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्ड खण्डकाय
you, dear students. After that, very classical music.
Viष्णु विलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवती
That was indeed a breathtaking performance. Can we have a bigger round of applause for these students?
Very good evening, everyone. I know it's a Friday and everyone took so much of effort coming on time. I thank you, everyone. I welcome Shri Sukhbodhanandaji to our family of Sanskriti. Thank you so much, sir, for agreeing to come to this dayas. Thank you so much. And first of all, I would say, Matrudevo Bhava, Pitrudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. I would say in every speech, first these words, because without the mother, I am not there today. Without the father, I have not nourished so much and been capable and so well in this today's world. And Acharya Devo Bhava. Without all my mighty gurus who have given me the knowledge and created me with wisdom to create a platform for our children. And most of important thing is we are all here at this place is to only nourish and create a wonderful life for our children. Do you all agree, parents? We all are here to only to be together and create the wonderful world for our children. And I thank each and everyone who is here for giving us the trust and creating the best of us. And I thank each and every individual who has made us grow with their positive comments and made us grow with whatever is the scenario. We have grown each and every step by taking it positive and created the best in Sanskriti. Today, Sanskriti is 2 decades old. 2 decades, and I think it's very easy to say 2 decades, and to see the years which we passed, it seems very small to me because every year the Mother Sanskriti has made us grow. My sister Yamini, who is a founder principal today, is handling Sanskriti very well as a principal and creating a great bond with parents and children. This is really a wonderful year for us as Sanskriti that we have created a lot of things with synergy with parents. Thank you so much, parents, for giving us the support and encouraging us with your children's participation in every aspect and giving us the positive feedback that which we can create more and more things for Sanskriti. As we promised last year that we would like to do our agricultural techniques, we have. Thank you, Chairman Sir, for giving us the opportunity to create that farm of ourselves and we can create our own vegetables. And today, Sanskriti stands in the pan-India only school which can do a backward integration food in our school. At the same time, with our incubation centers, we could move the world. We have shown the video in world forums and also in CBSE forums. Immediately there was a great response, and the universities of Switzerland, there were 3 universities which has taken our children into consideration as a free education. We've been funded last year for children about 3.8 crores, which is not a small amount, and it is not easy. Pan-India, no school has got this privilege, and I think I need a more applause for this. Yes, and this year again we could have chosen 6 children for the same university where our children are doing fantastically there. So parents, what we see today, what we are hearing today about education, there's a complete difference in the world. Today, our children in the world is needed in a different way. Today we are talking about AI, artificial intelligence. I would just like to tell a few things about artificial intelligence and AI, which is my perception. You can take it or not. My perception of artificial intelligence is, which I see every day with the children, is children today are born with artificial intelligence. We don't have to teach them. Today, we need our children to teach compassion. If we can give some kind of compassion to them, and I think there is no end for them. Because as humans, we need to really be in this world with compassion, not with artificial intelligence. Because artificial intelligence can give us only intelligence through something else, not within. The within intelligence is nothing but compassion. Compassion to grow, compassion to give, compassion to create. Only then we can use this intelligence for the further future. Thank you once again, parents, and all my gurus and parents, to give me this knowledge and wisdom to stand before you and also guide these children for their best future. And I need your blessings that I can do more and give your strength as a positive feedback that what we can do, you can give us as a positiveness, and then we can create much more. We are teachers with hearts. Thank you once again, all the parents, for believing in us. Thank you, Swamiji.
Today, we are glad to have amongst us a prominent personality like Swami Sukhbodhananda Ji, who has made a name as a corporate guru. To know more about Swamiji, we have a small video presentation for you.
Both young and old from wide spectrum of society. Swamiji is the author of many bestsellers whose books have sold over 1 million in more than 111 titles in different languages. His books have made many discover a new way of living life. He makes one realize that if one door closes, another door opens. Life is an opening. His spirituality-based transformative education programs have been rated as excellent and benefited many in the corporate sectors of reputed institutions like banking, finance, industry, armed forces, police, and prestigious business schools like Indian School of Business, etc. Leading industrial houses invite him to conduct in-house workshop for their executives. Swamiji, through his talks and workshops, is impacting the decision makers on inclusive growth, developing skills to bring forth attitudinal change, foster multidimensional growth in an individual and teams as a vision of transforming the country march towards creating new India.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Good evening. Namaste. Let me start off by first congratulating Reva, Raju, Yamini. Give them a big hand for creating really the samskar of whatever is being shown here. Let me not take some more time. Let me start off. 3 professors of philosophy one evening goes to a railway station to send off the 4th professor who was supposed to address a very important seminar in the neighboring state. So these 3 professors go, meet the 4th professor, luggage is put, and since there's not time, these 4 professors of philosophy stand on a platform and start deeply discussing a very subtle aspect of Indian philosophy. And being professors of philosophy, they get so submerged in the discussion, they fail to appreciate the train has already started off. The train has started off and these 4 professors are discussing. The moment one of them realizes, he screams, "Hey, the train has started off." The last bogie was passing. All 4 charged into the last bogie. 3 of them were successful in entering the running train. the fourth professor was not successful, he sat on a platform, despondent, very sad, seeing the train off. A passerby was passing that side, comes to him and says, "Sir, you don't have to be so sad. Now, in a matter of 10 minutes, you will catch up to the three friends." To which he said, "I'm sad not because I could not enter the train. I'm sad because of my three friends who entered the train." He said, "Why should we be sad?" He says, "Those three friends who entered the train had come to send me off. In the hustle and bustle, they have entered the train." Friends, now these three professors were successful in entering the running train. Yes or no? Yes or no? In spite of successful, they are a failure. In spite of successful, they are a failure because they had come to send off the fourth professor. Parents should realize you make your children successful, but it can be a failure if you don't make them win in the game of life. You have to make them win. Can I use a little Hindi? There's a beautiful Urdu shairi. This is Hyderabad, so I can say, ख्वाहिश ऐसी करो कि आसमान तक जा सको, ख्वाहिश ऐसी करो कि आसमान तक जा सको, मगर दुआ ऐसी करो कि खुदा को पा सको। यूं तो जीने के लिए पल बहुत कम है, यूं तो जीने के लिए पल बहुत कम है, जीवो ऐसा हर पल जिंदगी पा सको। Now this is what parents should see. As you go and reach your great goals, sir, don't forget the game of living happily. As your director Reva Raju said, you can have kind of artificial intelligence, but if you don't have compassion, please understand you miss the game of life. So therefore, friends, to be successful is not the be all in life. सफलता का बावजूद भी जीवन का विफलता हो जाता है. And therefore in Sanskrit we say more than safalata, success, it is paripurnata, of fulfillment one should have. Parents, as you are working with a success, you should make them discover a sense of fulfillment. What does it entail? Is this creating the right samskar? Sanskrit, right samskar. Let me give you an example. Please see. It seems a Christian father was spreading the message of love and service. The archbishop of the place comes to the Christian father and says, on his birthday, you have been spreading the message of God and service. I'm going to give you a beautiful black Arabian horse as a gift. He gives a black Arabian horse as a gift, and the archbishop tells the Christian father, right, please understand the horse has been living with me, so it's a very religious horse. It knows only religious jargons. So if you want the horse to run, you have to say, oh God, only then it run. Whipping is not going to work. And if you want the horse to stop, you have to say hallelujah. Pulling the reins is not going to help. The Christian father told the archbishop, oh, I have learned the whole Bible and the Gita. What is so difficult? These two words. He sits on the horse, thanks him for the black Arabian horse as a gift, sits on the horse and says, oh God, and the horse, ekdam raftar se, lightning speed starts galloping. Being a lover of horses, he felt so ecstatic. Oh God, he says, lightning speed. There's a top of a mountain. As it is going, then he found the horse is not slowing down on the cliff. He pulls the reins and says, stop. But the horse is not stopping. In order to stop, you should say what? You can say what? Hallelujah. Fortunately, he remembers and says, hallelujah. And abruptly the horse stops. Right at the edge of the cliff. He looks down, 1 second late, he would have fallen down the cliff. So therefore, right, his memory worked, so he turns up and says, oh God, thank you. And the horse gallops. Even oh God is the mechanical equivalent. Everything mechanical. As parents, please understand, don't make your children mechanical. Make them magnetic. People go to the temple mechanically, go to the mosque mechanically, church mechanically. इसलिए beautiful एक गजल एक शेर है. अरे पत्थर एक बार मंदिर जाता है और भगवान बन जाता है, और इंसान बार मंदिर जाकर पत्थर ही रहता है. So therefore, what is the point? So as parents, don't make them mechanical. As another beautiful share says, मंदिर और मस्जिद क्या गजब की जगह है. भिखारी लोग बाहर भीख मांगता है और अमीर लोग अंदर भीख मांगता है. We are only भीख मांगता है, and therefore we only begging. Now, as parents, if you don't sow the samskar to learn to give to your country, give to your school, give to the family. If you don't learn them to give as a samskar right from beginning, please understand, one life becomes completely waste. Because you become more grabbers than givers. Even marriage doesn't work, sir, if you do not know how to give. Have you seen people getting married? From engagement ring to marriage ring to suffering to endure. Because one person gets married begging happiness, and she gets married begging happiness. When two beggars after happiness gets married, what happened? Beggary increases. But think of a marriage. I'm a giver of happiness, and she says I'm a giver of happiness. Both are givers of happiness. Marriage is going to work. So therefore, if children are taught the joy of giving, the joy of contributing, please understand that becomes a great sagacity of perception, and that acuity is what parents should really empower children to do, or else your life becomes. Now, keeping this, please understand, what is that you have to guide? Please understand, three things I want you to be the senior, the old generation, the present generation. The whole Bhagavad Gita in 3 words I will summarize, sir. It is called, can you repeat after me? Paristiti. You have not eaten me up. Paristiti, Manosthiti, Atmasthiti. In a non-religious way, I tell you, sir, if parents can work on this beautiful. Paristiti and me, situations. We all think situations is making me happy. Situations are making me unhappy. Paristiti and situations is making me happy, unhappy. The Bhagavad Gita and all great saints of every religion says, it is not the situations, paristiti, it is your manosthiti which is important. The manosthiti is important, not paristiti. Right? Paristiti has secondary importance. Manosthiti, if your mind is sakaratmak, if your mind doesn't have fear, every time fear. So when I saw Revati saying 50 schools, she has started there with confidence. She has started, not with fear. And if you look at people, everything fear. That's why it's beautifully said. भरोसा अगर खुदा पर है तो जो लिखा है तकदीर में वही पाओगे. मगर भरोसा अगर खुद पर है तो खुदा वही लिखेगा जो आप चाहोगे. So this parent has given, right? Kashchit pratyaka atma aikshata Upanishad. This courage you have to give. So first, paristiti, whatever be the difficulty of situation, sir, keep your mind sakaratmak, positive. But most of even parents, most of people, we feel situation is conducive, I am happy. Situations is not conducive, I am not happy. So we are dependent upon the situations. Secondary, primarily, you should depend upon your commitment to the situation, not situation. Are you understanding, friends? Yes or no? It is like this, a person says, hey, takdeer hai, magar kismat nahi kulti. Takdeer hai, magar kismat nahi kulti. Taj Mahal banana chahta hu, magar mumtaz nahi milti. And he is unhappy. Paristiti anukul nahi. So, Bhagwan dua suna hai. So therefore blesses him. He meets now Mumtaz. So paristiti anukulma, pratikulma. Anukulma, he must be happy, no? When he meets Mumtaz, again he writes a poem. Takdeer hai, magar kismat nahi kulti. Mumtaz mil gayi hai, magar shaadi nahi karti. Again unhappy. Then Lord listens to it and says, Tatastu, he gets married to Mumtaz. But paristiti anukulma le that. Anukulam, he must be happy, no? But again he writes a poem. Takdeer hai, magar kismat nahi kulti. Mahal banana chahta hu, magar mumtaz nahi marti. Chudandi, ఎంత పరిస్థితి change అవుతా ఉంటే మనోస్థితి దరిద్రం. And therefore you are unhappy. So as parents, a great teaching you have to do, whatever be the paristiti, sir, your manosthiti should be very powerful. So Lord Krishna in the Gita says, Uddharet Atmanatmanam Natmanam Vasadayet Atma eva Atmanaha Bandhuhu Atma eva Atmanaha Ripu. Ante lift yourself. As parents, you should help lift yourself by yourself. Mind is your friend, sir. Mind is your enemy. Good parenting is making children make a mind which is your friend and not your enemy. So, parenting, just don't depend upon school to do that. School will do its bit, but parents should also give the samskar, sir. Mind is your friend, mind is your enemy. Or else, I was giving a talk in Lucknow. In Lucknow I was giving, and one person came to me and Swamiji, I fell in love, Swamiji. Itna dard hota hai, I fell in love. Babu, who told you to fall in love? You have to rise in love, Baba. प्रेम उठने की चीज है, गिरने की चीज नहीं. इसे मजाक छोड़ो स्वामी जी, इतना दर्द होता है, इश्क कितना दर्द होता है. I told him, दर्द को दर्द से मत देखो, दर्द को भी दर्द होता है. दर्द को जरूरत है दोस्त की, तभी दर्द हम दर्द हो जाता है. Right? So therefore, now what am I doing? I'm only motivating him. As parents, you should be a motivator. You should be an inspirer. Just giving knowledge is not enough. In Google, enough knowledge is there. You should inspire people. Then he says, Swamiji, but so much of pain. I told him, don't forget, sir. Your girlfriend left you. Why should you be sad? 3 years you were happy with her. No. Don't worry. One door closes, another door opens. He says, Swamiji, ऐसा कैसा होता है? I said, one business closes, another business will open. He says, no, sir. Swamiji, but itna dard, again he gets into negative mode. Mind is an enemy. And if your mind is an enemy, please understand. Then he says, Lucknow ही है ना, वो says, अरे चांदनी चांद से होती है, सितारों से नहीं, मोहब्बत एक से होती है, हजारों से नहीं. I said, you may be from Lucknow, I am from Bangalore. From Google only we learn. I said, सितारे से आगे आया, जहाँ और भी है, अभी इश्क का इम्तिहान और भी है. Sir, what am I doing, friends? I am motivating them. One business may go, economy is low right now, nothing to be depressed. Inspire yourself. So when your mind changes, parasthiti kadu, manosthiti changes there, whatever be the parasthiti, you can optimize, sir. Whatever, right? Copper gas was created from bullshit. Bullshit means in English scram, but somebody looked at bullshit and created copper gas. Walt Disney was an unsuccessful cartoonist, but he saw a rat going up and down, and suddenly he said, why can't I make the rat talk? And he created Mickey Mouse, and rest is history. So parents should be an inspirer, right? Parasthiti emanoni, right? But your manosthiti should be very important. I think that motivation as parents you should give. One, right? I know I don't have much time, only half an hour they're giving me. I want to ask, most important dimension, please see, what's your recipe to be happy? Ultimately, how many of you are married here? Raise your hand. Why do you get married? To be happy. How many of you are not married? Raise your hand. To be happy. Whether you're married to be happy, not married to be happy. Alright, how many of you smoke here? Raise your hand. Why? To be happy. How many of you don't smoke? Raise your hand. To be happy. So ultimately everybody wants happiness. Yes or no, sir? Tell me yes, no. You want to be happy. Now as parents, it's very important, what's your formula of being happy? What's your formula? Hello. Hello, how are you? All of you, how are you? How are you? Why are you fine? Why are you fine? Because situations are conducive, I am fine. Situations are not conducive, I am not fine. Isn't it, friends? So who's holding the remote control for your happiness? Situation. So you have outsourced happiness. When you have outsourced happiness, situation is controlling your happiness. This is the biggest error we have made. Learn to insource happiness. Parents should teach children not to outsource happiness, but insource it. Happiness you have to create. That's why when Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita asked this question to Krishna, स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा समाधिस्तस्य केशव स्थितधि किं प्रभाषेत किमासीत व्रजेत किं అంటే who is స్థితప్రజ్ఞ అని అడుగుతారు. Who is స్థితప్రజ్ఞ? Who is a wise man? And what does Krishna say? Not that one who gives vibhuti, who reads people's mind. He says what? Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamalogatan atmanyevatmana tushtaha sthita prajnasya dochate అంటారు ఆత్మని ఏవ ఆత్మనా तुष्टः. మీ లోపలే आपका भीतर ही आप खुश का महसूस करना है. You have to discover joy within yourself. But we say joy is outside. But Lord Krishna says joy is inside. In the state of deep sleep, no gulab jamun, no pesartu, no rasgulla, still you are happy, no? It does not come from rasgulla. Where did the happiness come from? Within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you, Bible says. Anta sukham, Lord Krishna says, parents should teach happiness within. Or else happiness is outside ante drinks, ganja, hashish, cocaine, crack, la bhoga vilasala ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. All right, now parents, very important, sir. So what is the formula of happiness, sir? We think happiness is what? I fulfill this desire, I'll become happy. I'll fulfill this desire, I'll become happy. And Ravana, if you see, one head Ramachandra hit, another head propped up, another head he gave Ravana's, another head means what? One desire is dropped, another desire comes, another desire is dropped, another desire comes. That's a symbolic meaning. And therefore, Rama himself got broken down. And he goes to his guru, Agastya, and says, what can I do? And Agastya teaches him, Aditya Hridaya, which means don't hit at the head, hit at the heart. And when hit at the heart of Ravana, the heads fall away. Means heart, you decide, sir. So therefore, please see, you go on fulfilling desires, new desire comes. I'm not saying don't fulfill, but there's no end, sir. So how to be happy, sir? Again I'm asking, how to be happy? The answer for is not fulfilling desires. You can fulfill, not. But the recipe for happiness is creative happiness. You have to create happiness. You have to create happiness. Moment to moment, you have to create happiness. Rabindranath Tagore looks at a simple dewdrop and poetry comes out. Kuppaswamy sees Niagara Falls and dysentery comes out. मेरे गांव में पानी ही नहीं. But Rabindranath Tagore simply sees a dewdrop, poetry comes out. And therefore in Sanskrit is a verse, येन केन प्रकारेण यस्य कस्यापि देहिनः संतोषं जनयेत् प्राज्ञः तत् एव ईश्वर पूजनम्. ఇదే ఈశ్వర పూజనం అంటారు. ఏన కేన ప్రకారేణ ఎట్లనండి యస్య కస్యాపి దేహన సంతోషం జనయే, మీరు క్రియేట్ చేయాలి హ్యాపీనెస్ అంటారు. సంతోషం జనయే, క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. రైట్, తదేవ ఈశ్వర పూజనం అంటారు. నౌ హౌ పేరెంట్స్ కెన్ హెల్ప్ దెమ్ టు క్రియేట్? సో దట్ ఈస్ యువర్ మోటివేషన్. ఐ టెల్ మై స్టూడెంట్స్, రైట్, ఎవ్రీవేర్, వెన్ యూ గెట్ అప్ ఇన్ ద మార్నింగ్, for 5 minutes be grateful. I have got eyes, and say inwardly, wow. Be grateful. I have got eyes. All of you have got eyes here? Say wow. So wow, the Tamil. Say wow. And you have to train yourself up. You have to pick yourself. I have eyes. Kritagnyata shikar undala. Wow. Say wow. I have ears. Say wow. I have nose. Wow. I have liver. Wow. I have kidney. Wow. And for 5 minutes, if you pick yourself, wow. Then you go to the bathroom. That is also working. Wow. Flush. Wow. About 5 minutes, you prime chain joy. A prime chest there, you will find that whole day you will be Adbhuta Rasa. Have you seen so many people? Adbhutamene life now. They look at life. Some of you are here also. Alright, constipated piles complaint look. I come from Bangalore, right? Lot of IT people. When I give a discourse in IT, give crack jokes, they study my software and hardware, but they won't laugh. I'm serious. And if you're South Indian, more serious. Then seriously get married. Seriously go go to honeymoon, seriously give birth to children, and then say, Swamiji, you have authored 113 books, my son is serious, what should I do? I said, manufacturers defect, what I have told you. Into serious, Gondara. Learn to say wow to life, no. Why you have to be serious? I'll say this and say, Punjabi, no criticism Punjabi, he comes all the way to Chennai. And he was seeing a Shairi session was going on. Madrasi Doti Namu plug behind, he's saying a Shairi. And what is the Shairi? He says, Dabba pe Dabba. Anta Madrasi is okay, Kushi. Santoshu. The Punjabi is seated, confused हो गया. ये कौन सा शायरी है? डब्बा पे डब्बा, इसके क्या वावा की क्या बात है? कोई अल्फाज का रवाई नहीं है. वावा क्या है? And the Madrasi the दो तीन नाम plug behind, he says Amidi. And like Telugu Amidi Shantam. Then he says डब्बा पे डब्बा, उस पे डब्बा. And all Madrasi fold their dhoti, jump on the chair. Lungi dance is going on. And 20 minutes inte dabba pe dabba and wawa. This Punjabi fully confused. Generally is confused. When it comes to Chennai, more confused. 20 నిమిషాలు dabba pe dabba the wawa antaru. Then his BP went up, he pulls the person. अरे क्या शायरी है बाबा ये? 20 minutes पर डब्बा चल रहा. And the Madrasi says next to me, अरे छोड़ो यार शायरी, who's bothered with शायरी? Then what is this वावा? And the Madrasi tells the Punjabi, अरे देखो क्या balance है, देखो ना डब्बा पे डब्बा. 20 minutes पर डब्बा इतना संतुलन आदमी है. Sir, మీ లోపల అద్భుతం చూస్తే ఎక్కడైనా ఆనందం వస్తుంది. Right? If your boss is scolding you, see the adbhuta, how his mustache goes up and down. If your wife is nagging you, right, you say wow, because one person told me she's 7th standard failed, Swamiji, my wife, in her nagging PhD should be given to her. Get the communication skill out there, face, pause, pitch, punctuation, voice modulation, open statement, close statement, funnel technique, multiple process, disarming technique and preemptive strike. अरे लिफ्ट में मिल गया communication का. Sir, I am saying this because Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita says, ఎప్పుడు అనుభవము అద్భుతం ఉండాలని. ఆశ్చర్యవత్ వదతి, ఆశ్చర్యవత్ పశ్యతి, ఆశ్చర్యవత్ శృణోతి. అంత వండర్ అద్భుతం. And look at some people, అద్భుతమే లేదు. As a wife complaint, look. Oh, somebody said, my wife left me, every Swamiji అద్భుతం. అరే గ్రేట్ అద్భుతం. So many years she is with you. Bulldozer. Sir, మీరు మీ లైఫ్ అద్భుతంగా లివ్ చేస్తే you are teaching your children not through words, through your presence you are teaching your children. You have to teach children, learn to have adbhut. Everything is adbhuta. Your eyes are winking, isn't it? It's a wow. Say wow. Please touch yourself, feel yourself. Wow. After wow and experiences there, then you will not beg for happiness. Why are people taking alcohol? Why are drinking? Because you are begging happiness from the padarthalu. You are begging from vishayam. మీ లోపలే ఆనందం ఉందండి, నిద్రావస్థ మీ లోపలే ఉంది కదా. ఇది పేరెంట్స్ హ్యావ్ టు టీచ్ చిల్డ్రన్. Sir, you have to teach children experience అద్భుత. Joy is within. అప్పుడు ప్లీజ్ హిందీలో చెప్తారు ఒక ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్, హర్ పల్ మే ప్యార్ హై, హర్ లంబే మే ఖుషీ హై, खो दो तो याद है, जी लो तो जिंदगी है. श्री राम नी नाम ఎంత రుచిరా, ఓ రామ నీ నామ ఎంత రుచిరా, పాలు నీ గడల కన్నా పంచదార చిలకల కన్నా, ఓ రామ నీ నామ ఎంత రుచిరా. ఎట్లా రామ నామ ఎంత రుచి? నీ లోపల ప్యూరిటీ ఉంటే, భక్తి ఉంటే, ప్లీజ్ అండర్స్టాండ్, ఈవెన్ ద నేమ్ ఆఫ్ గాడ్ ఎంత రుచిరా. Isn't it, friends? Taste that రుచి. You must just watch it out, try చేయండి. Some of you must be taking alcohol, no? Starting में तो alcohol, ये गुलाब जामुन टेस्ट है क्या वो? कड़वा है, bitter है. पर इतना अभ्यास किया शराब पीने में, इधर में भी एक स्वाद मिल गया आपको. ऐसा नो सर? चपंडी ऐसा नो. अटले, if you can go on enjoying every moment, sir. If you can develop joy in alcohol, in Hyderabad, so hot, hotter, still some people smoke. They have developed a taste bud of experiencing Adbhuta. हर पल में प्यार है सर. अरे प्यार का जज्बा नया रंग दिखा देता है, अजनबी चेहरे को महबूब बना देता है. वो प्यार का जज्बा लाना है. So if you bring sir, इधर मेरी practice चला. If parents practice, life will change. All of you, I'll say this in end now. All of you, can you keep your hand like this? Now follow my instruction. Everybody please, keep my hand. Follow my instructions. Follow my instruction. At the count of 5, when I say 1, 2, 5, then you clap. My instruction, the count of 5, not before. Right? So therefore I'll go suddenly fast. Follow my instructions. What is the instruction? Count of 5. Right? And person who is the least will call you here and drag you here. Okay, ready? Follow my instruction. Count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Except for 5 people. 2, 5 and 3. At least 5 times it said, follow my instruction, follow my instruction. I clapped at 4, all of you clapped at 4. Except for about 5% of you. So, children don't follow your instruction, they follow your action. I clapped at 4, you clap. You smoke and tell children, smoking is bad, babu, smoking is bad, and you smoke. They never take your instruction. So parents should understand, children follow your action, not your instruction. And therefore, parents first should practice, joy is within me. Parents should first practice Adbhuta, a sense of wonderment. Even if your wife is scolding you, inwardly be, then your children will see. And if they collect tease you, they will not get affected. మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే మీ వాస్తు, your house vastu only will change. Don't expect only the school to give you samskara. So bring that, sir. And if you slip, doesn't matter. As Vemana Reddy says, అనగ రాగము అతిశయించుండు, తినగ వేమతీయనుండు, సాధనమున పనులు సమకూర ధరలోన విశ్వదాభిరామ వినురవేమ. He writes the poem and he says వినురవేమ అంటారు. అంటే he is telling first to listen. By పాడి you develop a raga gets there. You are eating even the neem. దాంట్లో స్వాదం ఉంది. సాధనమును మన సమకూరదు. మీన్స్ విత్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్ సాధన, ఓ భక్తి అట్లా చేస్తే మీ లైఫ్ చేంజ్ అవుతుందండి. పేరెంట్స్ షుడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ దిస్. రైట్? విత్ భక్తిగా బ్రింగింగ్ చిల్డ్రన్ ఇస్ సింపుల్ సార్. రైట్? ఇఫ్ యు బ్రింగ్ భక్తి, మీ అహంకారం తీసుకుని వస్తే అప్పుడే ప్రాబ్లం. If they see parents ahankaram is a problem, I'll say this: bring bhakti and bring up your children. Bring devotion. It doesn't matter which God you are believing, because God ultimately is samashti. See, Mahishasura dance chesta kada. Mahishasura katha emundi. Right? Rambha, right, goes to Agni and says, I want a powerful child. Agni Devata says, get married first, not her. And you will get a powerful child, get married. So therefore Rambha comes down. The Asura comes down and sees Mahish ante emi, buffalo, and he falls in love with the buffalo, and that too married buffalo, out of baggage, and he falls in Mahish buffalo and gets married, and the child is Mahishasura, who created problem. Means ante ardham emandi, you don't fall in love with foolishness. Buffalo ante foolish ka you fall in love. You go smoke, you drink, you ganja, idantha Mahish hai. Until you struggle to come out of it. Are you getting, friends? So therefore Mahishasura artham ante, you foolishness you won't fall. Like a person goes, Independence Day tomorrow, I want national flag antar. Okay, he goes to the shop, national flag which is there, he shows the national flag to buy. He says, is there any other color combinations? A national flag color combination, Babu. You foolishly seemane లేదు, మిత్రమే లేదు. And therefore please understand, don't bring, I'll say this and end my talk right now, bring bhakti, sir. And you bring bhakti and do, not raga and dvesha. Bring bhakti. Lord Krishna says raga and dvesha vidicheyanడి అంటారు, raga dvesha viyukta istu అంటారు. ఇప్పుడు పేరెంట్స్ చూస్తే అంత రాగద్వేష అండ్ లార్డ్ కృష్ణ అంటారు రాగద్వేష విడిచేసి మీరు భక్తి చేసుకుంటారని మీ లైఫ్ పరివర్తనం రూపాంతరం అవుతుంది. I'll say end up with a Urdu shairi here. Somebody asked a poet, how many of you know little Urdu and Hindi? Raise your hand. Okay, good. Listen to this beautiful Urdu shairi. Alright, it says somebody asked a shair, अरे जिंदगी में क्या खोया है और क्या पाया है? Ante what did you lose and what did you gain? And this man says, बेशक कहना, says this poet, जो कुछ खोया है वे मेरी नादानी थी. नादानी इंटर स्टुपिडिटी. जो कुछ खोया है whatever I lost मेरे नादानी थी, और जो कुछ पाया है रब की मेहरबानी थी. देवड़ा अनुग्रह. खूबसूरत रिश्ता है मेरा खुदा का बीच, खूबसूरत रिश्ता है मेरा खुदा का बीच. मैं ज्यादा मांगता नहीं, वो कम देता नहीं. जो नहीं है उसको गम नहीं है, जो है किसी से कम नहीं है. जो नहीं है एक ख्वाब है, जो है वो लाजवाब है. सर भक्ति उनसे as parents we first start like that. You should walk your talk and talk your walk, and then you will feel you will be a source of inspiration. Right? Information necessary that people are very fast with Google, every information they'll get. You should be an inspiration, and therefore as parents you can inspire people, and whatever is said, life will be wonderful, or else this world is going to a catastrophe. Planet Earth is being destroyed and people are going to Mars. He greedy mind Mars pote a Mars kon destroy chestadu. So therefore keep this in mind. I wish the school all the best. Right, parents should do the homework of they themselves studying little spirituality, practicing and teaching, and be human when you do. And therefore when you do, make your life simple, sir. As parents, don't make your life complicated. I've seen Telangana and Andhra marriages so complicated. जीना सरल है, मरना सरल है, शादी करना भी सरल है, तलाक भी सरल है. तो मुश्किल क्या है? सरल होना ही बड़ा मुश्किल है. सरल होना ही. Life simple का literally life change होगी. I wish you all the best and God bless you all. Right? But I really request you, at least parents 10 minutes మీరు చదవాలా, గీతానా, బైబిల్లా, పురాణ 10 minutes చేసేసి ఉపదేశం మీదండి మీరు ఆచరణ చేసుకోవాలి. రైట్? That much of homework you do. I have authored so many books in different languages. Do a little homework, because if you help your children, I'm sorry I have to end this. सोच को बदलो, सितारे बदल जाएंगे. नजर को बदलो, नजारे बदल जाएंगे. कश्तियां बदलने का जरूरत नहीं, दिशाओं को बदलो, किनारे बदल जाएंगे. As parents, वो दिशा को बदलना. I wish you all the best. I once again thank Sanskriti School for this wonderful work they are doing. And Revati Raju, her name is Revati Zaraga. Raghanta Kokide and Yemini for doing this wonderful. I wish you all the best. Please do the homework. Parents also should study and teach. Not only teachers teach, but parents also. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Swamiji. It was indeed a motivation for all of us parents. Your allusions were not only entertaining but also very hard-hitting. Dear parents, it gives me great pleasure to inform you that Swamiji's latest book, Frustration to Fulfillment, is up to release, and our very own Revati ma'am will be launching the same on this occasion. We have Mrs. Yamini Raju, Mr. P.S.N. Murthy, Dr. Muralidharan and Mr. A.J.S. Prakash on the stage for the same. These same books are available outside for parents to have a view. Congratulations, sir, and thank you very much. I request our dignitaries to please be seated. To the academics. The next step for us is innovation in terms of culture. So this time, our annual day, and from this time, our annual day will have a completely different tone. As informed to all parents, we are starting our focus on histories, and we start with Hyderabad. the place where we stay. Hence you see all our teachers and staff completely decked up in the Hyderabadi attire. And all those parents who've come in the attire, we appreciate your effort for our request. A splendorous garden of the south, whose colors and fragrance spread across the world, from laughter of the Begums to the chants of Ammas, from the glory of the Chalukyas, the Kakatiyas, to the shimmers of the Shahs and Nawabs, from the metal of the Marathas to the peaceful hymns of the Buddhists and Jains. Hyderabad is a garden with all these orchids, a grand symphony with all these melodies. Centuries pass by, but glory remains the same. Bhavnagar, a city of fortune, to Hyderabad, a city of hope now. The dream city of the Nizams had an iconic story to be told. A city that stood witness to the changing times. We belong to this place, to its rich culture, food and history. Come, let's walk into this world and witness the city grow with a colorful flag dance. have a salutation dance. And that was the Chalukyan army's valor. The comedy day was performance by 6 and 7 students. With the Islamic influence, we also got one of the most famous forms of art, that is the Qawwali. To add this Islamic tadka to our program, we have the students of grade 6, 8 and 6 presenting a Qawwali.
ఎప్పుడైపోతుందని నాకేం తెలుసు అన్న ఆయన తెలియాలి మన తెలియాలి
What an elegant performance.
తలకు ఓసుకున్నట్టు సందమామ ఓ సందమామ అలికి ఉన్న వాకిళ్ళు సందమామ పడుసు పిల్ల నవ్వినట్టు సందమామ ఓ సందమామ పరుసుకున్న ముగ్గుల్లో సందమామ పిల్లల కోడోలే పల్లె తెలిసి జ్ఞాపకాల ముల్లె ఆడబిడ్డలా చూసి పావురంగ పూలు పూసి ఎరుగుతున్న కండ్లతోటి సందమామ ఓ సందమామ ఎదల తడిని నింపుతుంది సందమామ ఒకేసి పూకేసి డొల్లబడబోసి శ్రీరామరు గ్రామ తుమదీయలో రెండేసి పూనేసి డొల్లబడబోసి శ్రీరామరు గ్రామ తుమదీయలో ఏమి పూలు గాని ఎంత గుమగుమ శ్రీరామరు గ్రామ తుమదీయలో పువ్వుల విరువ తిరుపవేసరిగా శ్రీరామరు గ్రామ తుమదీయలో పువ్వుకు పుట్టేడు కాయకు తట్టేడు కొమ్మకు కోసేడు ఎత్తెత్తు ముగురాల ఏడేడు బంగాన గౌరమ్మ కూసున్న గత్తెలు ఏలేని సీతమ్మ కూసున్న సీసాపలే లేని గౌరీ కాటమరాయ కరువయ్య పూలు శ్రీలక్ష్మి మహిమలో గౌరమ్మ చిత్రమై గోచరమ్మ గౌరమ్మ బతుకమ్మ బతుకమ్మ ఉయ్యాలో బంగారు బతుకమ్మ ఉయ్యాలో పద్నాలు కలిపేనే ఉయ్యాలో బాతల్ని బాపేనే ఉయ్యాలో గౌరమ్మకి పసుపు పూసే తంగెల్లో తిలకాము దిద్దేను మందార పూలు ఉన్నాలు పెట్టేను గునుగుమ మడిలో తాంబాల మందమడి తామర పూలు పూలి పెట్టి చూడు ఉయ్యాలో సీతా చెడ పూల సిగ్గే ఇయ్యాలో పూలే మోసినట్ట చేతులలో పూలు కూని చెడి మా బంగారు తల్లో ఇంగిలి పూల తోటి అయ్యేను మొదలు తొమ్మిది రోజులు నిన్నేని మొదలు సప్పట్టు సప్పరదు సత్తు ముచ్చట్లో తిన్నేసుకలో పెరిగిందేసుకలో ఆడేదేసుకలో పాడేదేసుకలో ఇచ్చి వాయనాలో పుచ్చుకొని వాయనాలో
That was the colorful Batukama performance. On one hand, where we dance to the tune of Batukama, on the other hand, we have the famous celebrations that
जल के राख हो जाए तो ही उसे महबूब कहती है अल्लाह रे अल्लाह 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 रे अल्लाह अल्लाह नूर हुस्न का दीदार हुआ अल्लाह रे अल्लाह 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 रे ईद का दीदार मेरा पार पार हुआ अल्लाह रे अल्लाह 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 रे अल्लाह अल्लाह ईद के नाम पे चांद लगे इश्क के नाम पे बदनाम हो गए आज कुछ और कहानी
class performance, a time where entire Hyderabad celebrates Eid festival. That was the Power Pack Garba performance by a great Hyderabad's today. And how can we conclude this cultural extravaganza? Thank you once again, all of our dear students, for their excellent performance. I now call upon Mr. Chiranjeevi to please propose the vote of thanks.
Chairman Sir, PRK Raju Garu, Pramila Garu, and our beloved Director Revati Ma'am and Founder Principal Yamni Ma'am, other dignitaries, parents, and my dear students. Hello everyone. Today my words are not enough to express the gratitude. On behalf of our school, I would like to thank Swamiji who graced us with his eminent presence and guidance. We thank Revati Ma'am and Yamini Ma'am for giving us resources, guidance and valuable suggestions. Thank you ma'am. We thank you all parents. Your support always helps to bring best out of us. We would also thank teachers and all the students for their dedication and commitment. Allow me to thank our school non-teaching staff, clerks and administrators, office boys and IMers. We appreciate your efforts to keep the program on schedule. Without your efforts and dedication, it would be very difficult to achieve it. We would like to thank the choreographers for conceptualizing the event and training our students. In the end, let me thank you all once again. Because of you all, the annual day, Saptaparni has become bigger and grander this year. Thank you all. Good night.
To all our dear parents, we are done with today's performance and we promise next year we will be here with another power-packed performance. Wishing you all a very good night and a lovely weekend. Thank you once again.